Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. I don't usually use like sort of colloquial, hyperbolic phraseology in the titles to these videos, but we all know what WTF means. We all know the country of Germany, so I think you can figure out what we're talking about here in the title. That said, I'm also not monetizing this video. I'm going to turn the comments off for this video. I just wanted to make this video because, quite honestly, I would feel ethically remiss if I didn't at least say something on this channel about this, because I recently, let's just jump in. I recently heard about this situation from a recent article from the website Redux, REDUXX.info. The article is titled, quote, "Pro-Pedophile, unquote, activist group celebrates as Germany decriminalizes child porn possession." Quoting directly, Germany's parliament, Bundestag, has received the votes necessary to remove a section of the criminal code which made the possession of child sexual abuse materials a felony crime, as it should be. Quoting further, once the bill, passed last Thursday, comes into effect, minimum sentences for the possession of child pornography will be reduced and the offense will be downgraded to a misdemeanor. Quoting further, according to the Bundestag, the bill stipulates that, quote, possession and acquisition should be punishable within a minimum penalty of 3 months, unquote, imprisonment, and distribution with a minimum penalty of 6 months imprisonment, and distribution with a minimum penalty of 6 months imprisonment. The offenses regulated in Section 184B of the Criminal Code are therefore classified as misdemeanors and not as crimes. Quoting further, a statement of opposition was released by the Christian Democratic Union, CDU, Christian Social Union of Bavaria. Quote, the distribution, possession, acquisition of child pornography must in principle remain classified as crimes, reads, unquote, reads the declaration. No, it must not in principle. It must. It just must. You know, I don't know. What are you doing in Germany? What is the underlying policy position that justifies this change? What is the net benefit to society by effectively decriminalizing child pornography? And for just full disclosure, if you want to know my biases or you want to know where I'm coming at with this, you know, there are those who could make arguments that I would be very open to, that, you know, these type of things, especially offenses committed against children, should be, you know, I would entertain the notion of death penalty, you know, consequences for that kind of behavior. I urge those who are watching this video, go check out that article, read it in detail, because I thought this was all hyperbole. It was sort of nonsense, sort of percolating up through the ether of the internet. And then I went in and read, no, this appears to be, this is happening. And again, I mean, what is the public policy justification for this? What is the benefit to society by doing this? You know, I can see that there's a discrete subset of people that will be benefited by this, but they're the very people who prey on the weakest in society. So why would the law be changed to facilitate them? The more I ponder that question, the darker the rabbit hole I go down goes. So I guess in closing for this video, again, I reiterate the statement in the title, like what? Like what? Also, I think it's worth pointing out, no, that is not the attitude in Southeast Asia. It's definitely not the attitude here in Thailand. If anything, I think that most, you know, if you talk to your average Thai person, really in politics, outside politics, anywhere, you know, I think this is not just a bipartisan issue. I think this is a Thailand issue. I think any Thai would tell you, no. If anything, we probably want stricter, you know, penalties for such behavior. We're not in the mood. It's not in anyone's best interest in Thailand for this to, you know, be encouraged, and therefore, you know, strict penalties against such behavior are warranted. Again, that's one man's observation. It's from just being here on the ground. That being said, you know, hopefully I won't even say cooler heads, wiser heads, just more commonsensical heads prevail in Germany to forestall what, in my opinion, is just a gross subversion of legislative due process.